and this is just me, and I always put myself out. You get so busy in life where you may say, when it's time for me to hire a housekeeper, because right now in my life, um, I'm just speaking for me, because I do. I may speak for another woman, but just maybe I'm the only woman. When you work in a lot of hours, and I do feel guilty if I'm not cooking for my husband, or I come home, or we were on vacation. Things are so. Is it wrong for me to say, you know what? Right now, at this season in my life, I may need to have a housekeeper. Um, right now, or should I speak to my husband about it? I'm doing it openly because it's bothering me. It bothers me
Yeah.
because I know how my mother raised me to be, and it's just, like I said, right. It's just this point in my life. Um, it seemed like I've just been stretched just a little bit
Yeah.
more than I should. So right now, I'm just like, I think I need to hire a housekeeper in my life, and
Yeah.
I don't want to be being out of a, they say virtuous woman, or now
Right.
you being lazy, and I don't think it's a lazy.
Right.
It's just you come home and it's like, oh man, it's 7 o'clock.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
8 o'clock, and
Yeah.
time goes. So that's just my personal.
Well, that's something I've talked about this years ago. For something like that, that would be something discussed with both husband and wife. That is this something we need to do? And then usually, my experience with men, they say, no, you just need to whatever. And what if I said this for years? I've said this for many, many years. If I need you to work and help take care of all of this, I can't be making all of those domestic demands. So I can't really, if we both putting in all these hours and this, that, and working to keep stuff together and whatever, we have to say, well, maybe I can help out, or if I'm too busy, can't do it, you too busy to do it, then we talk about it, then maybe we do need to have a housekeeper. Or if not, then it's like, well, do you want me to early retire or whatever? But on the same token, you got to maintain. Now, I'm biblical in what I'm saying too, and y'all know that. That's foundation.
But the thing about this, there's nothing wrong with asking for help.
No, I agree.
There's nothing wrong with asking for help.
Absolutely.
We're not in the Stone Age like the Flintstones. We're not in the Flintstones.
Mm-hmm.
And so when you're not in the Flintstones, it's all right to ask for help. Some people are uncomfortable with people coming in their house.
I agree.
Then some people don't mind people coming in their house,
Exactly.
like, do my bed, do my,
Right.
or whatever and stuff. And then you don't have to have it every day.
Sure.
You can have them come out there
Sure.
2 days out
Sure.
of a week or 3 days. It's up to you.
Absolutely.
But don't let people make you shame
No.
of having that.
Right.
Women, I don't know what's wrong with you. Shut up.
Yeah.
Just shut up. Because you don't know my schedule.
Right.
You know nothing about me.
Right.
And then don't let them say, well, you ain't a real woman. I'm a real woman when I tell the woman to go make me some chicken. Go make me some chicken. We want some pork chop tonight. I'm still a woman standing right here
Exactly.
telling her what to do.
Yeah.
See, don't make no condemnation or let
Exactly.
people put that stuff on you
Right.
and put stress on you.
Right.
When you know that, you know what, if I've been working for 10 hours a day, I work 10 hours a day, and now I'm ready to try to relax. I cannot be sexual function because I'm asleep. Y'all don't want to hear that. I'm too tired to make you feel good. I got to sleep because I got to get up early in the morning.
Now, once again, you brought that up. If the brother complaining about it, there's an easy way to do that.
I'm just saying.
No, I get that.
Okay.
But it's the easy way to do that. Give her 2 weeks' notice. And you can solve a lot of that. if that is the case.
But we laughing about that, but that's how stuff happen in marriage.
Absolutely.
Because one or the other, somebody is tired.
Yeah.
And somebody cannot do or perform the way they used to.
Let me throw this out real quick, and this is from a spiritual standpoint. And this is why it goes into what we opened up earlier, even having a strong faith and all of that. We all got to be careful. You got to be careful that you don't get into that area of toiling. Depending on who you are and what you do, we shouldn't be that tired. If we are too exhausted, we've been toiling. So that's something that has to kind of maybe be dealt with. We that tired, that exhausted, we've been toiling. And that's not necessarily physical work. Because there are folks who do work on computers and whatever, and they could be so exhausted because it begins here.
Amen.
Because if you emotionally drained and exhausted here, it's going to reflect the body. So that's where we all have to ask ourselves to a point. Have we entered into that toiling? Because depending on who you are and where you're at, you shouldn't. Work is not designed. Sometimes we might be in the wrong position, maybe. Work, biblically, is a gift. Because man was given work.
Yeah.
It's a gift. But if it's causing me exhaustion and tiredness, then maybe I need to kind of rethink this. It's somewhere I'm missing it. Lord, I need your wisdom here.
Am I in the right profession?
Am I in the right whatever? Or am I doing stuff I shouldn't be doing?
I'm adding.
Am I adding on and adding
It
all
ain't
this
my
kind of stuff?
company, but I'm doing more than I should
Or whatever it is, even if it is your own. We are not to toil on no level because toiling is under the curse. So we may have to kind of think about what's going on here because that should not be happening. You know, I was toiling in the ministry, pastoring for the first 20 years. I was tired, I was blood and all that kind of stuff. I had to get that off. It's not designed to be like that. So we have to kind of rethink it, what we're doing.
Amen.
You know, and some of us, it ain't the job. Some of us, you just physically not in shape. Now, I'm going to call it just like it is. You're just not physically in shape.
Amen.
So it ain't your job. And you ask the Lord, he'll give you wisdom. He'll say, no, it ain't the job, it's you. You know, so it goes into, like she said, you know, there's no bondage. If a housekeeper is necessary, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
It's no different than I don't cut my yard. I ain't cutting no yard. So we hire somebody. You know. Now the snow, I shovel it because we shovel it because I want to. When I don't feel like doing it, I call somebody. So there's nothing wrong with that if that's the case.
People do it all the time.
People do it all. It's
People
no
do it all
different than
the time.
people. I don't know if they do. I think people persecute us because we eat out a lot. It's just us two. And I don't know why people say that. I didn't ask you for a quarter.
Yeah.
So if that's needed, and And husband and wives agree on it, let's get a housekeeper
I
in there.
see
There's nothing wrong with it.
I don't
Right.
see nothing wrong with
Yeah.
it. You have to be
Now,
do what
those
you are
who,
at.
we can't afford no house. Well, then we need to come together. If both people are working and need to work and this or that, then I've said this for many, many years. Then as far as the house, then you split it. Not split, do what needs to be done. See, one thing is not based on one person. I know some men who can cook better than women.
That's
I
true.
knew
That's
many
true.
men who could clean better than women.
Yeah.
There are a lot of women who are more wiser financially than the man. So whatever makes this work.
Said nothing written in stone.
Yeah.